Let me introduce first a member of the first cohort of the Michigan Healthy Climate Corps, serving as Green Ready Workforce Project Manager with the City of River Rouge, Kim Human. The stage is yours, my dear.
Hello, my name is Kim Human. I'm in the first cohort of the My Healthy Climate Corps, serving with my colleagues to advance the goals of the My Healthy Climate Plan across the state of Michigan. Today, I have the distinct honor to introduce to you the leader whose dedication to progress, resilience, and unity empowered her to initiate this bold plan. I would not be here today without Gretchen Whitmer's commitment to the people of Michigan to build a better future that positions our state as a leader in climate action. A leader. To be honest, I didn't like that phrase very much at first because it almost sounds competitive, and any work against climate change ultimately benefits everyone. But I've come to realize that what it really means to be a leader in this fight is to trailblaze and inspire, qualities that our governor has displayed in her leadership again and again. And one recent example of this, just 2 months ago, she announced Michigan's first statewide workforce development plan. This plan lays out a formal vision to upskill our workforce, grow the middle class, and support businesses and entrepreneurs. My service with the City of River Rouge directly coincides with this. River Rouge was significant in making Detroit known as the heart of industry and has similarly shared in the economic, social, and environmental hardships that come with a post-industrial city. And under River Rouge's incredible leadership today, I'm working toward an equitable energy transition by encouraging the community's workforce to step into growing clean energy opportunities. And accomplishing this will both grow the local economy, but also help meet our state's goal of running on 100% clean energy by 2040. I'm really so proud to be a Michigander. And as we together face the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead, I'm confident that we will experience a better future thanks to how our governor has set us up so well. Our governor has made Michigan a leading climate state. She created the My Healthy Climate Plan, signed historic bipartisan clean energy laws, ushered in clean energy projects and funding, and so much more. Please join me in welcoming Governor Gretchen Whitmer, a true champion for climate action and the people of Michigan.
Hi, everybody. I'm going to clap for all of you, too. Thank you. And thank you, Kim. That was a wonderful introduction, and thank you for your work. Thank you to everyone in this room for the different ways that you are showing up all across our state and helping move us forward to become leaders, to make sure that we are solving problems in this state and teaching others how to do it, right? All right. I'm glad they didn't serve you pasta today. You're a little more awake, I am told, yeah? All right, so I want to thank the team at Eagle and Phil Roos, that my director is here, for bringing us together, all the state departments that are helping with this conference and supporting this work, and your employees, all the wonderful people for being here and working in this space. Last year at this conference, I called myself a climate optimist, and I meant it. I'm hopeful about the future. In the year since, we have been living up to our theme of accelerating action. Since the last conference, we set a 100% clean energy standard by 2040. We saved Palisades. We made it easier to build wind and solar. We've launched the My Healthy Climate Corps. We passed a state budget with hundreds of millions for climate and created thousands of good-paying clean energy jobs. So last year I said I was a climate optimist. Today I'm here to tell you I'm a climate believer. I believe that we will tackle climate change, a generational, existential challenge, with classic Michigan grit and hustle. I believe because of all of you. You're giving me hope for our future. You're all climate believers too. So today I want to talk a little bit about the progress that we have made and a look at all the good work we still have yet to do together. In 2020, I signed an executive directive committing Michigan to reaching economy-side carbon neutrality no later than 2050. In 2022, we unveiled the My Healthy Climate Plan, laying out the roadmap for climate action with some bold goals. Many of you helped inform that work, and I thank you for that. Last November, I got to sign the Clean Energy and Jobs Package into law, and together, the 7 bills that make up that package will lower household energy costs by an average of $145 a year, support tens of thousands of good-paying jobs, and bring about $8 billion of federal tax dollars home to Michigan for clean energy projects. Yeah. The package also gave the Michigan Public Service Commission more tools to fight climate change and establish our clean energy standard, requiring Michigan to be powered by 100% clean energy by 2040 and 50% renewables by 2030. This makes us a top 5 state nationwide and #1 in the Midwest. You know governors are competitive. I got to tell you, I love going to California with a little swagger that we're even better than they are on this, right? Gavin Newsom. In the months ahead, we will deliver another state budget investing in climate, clean energy, and conservation. At the same time, we've got to raise Michigan's trash dumping fees or tipping fees. Right now, out-of-state companies drive tons of trash into our state and toss it here because it's cheaper. This year, let's pass a budget that raises tipping fees to protect our air, land, and lakes. This is crucial. Pure Michigan is hard to tell people about if we are the nation's dumping ground, and that's why we've got to take this action, right? I want you all to think about how far we've come. In a short amount of time, we've gone from back of the pack to leaders on climate action. A year ago, we didn't have a clean energy standard. Now we do. A year ago, utilities didn't have to consider affordability. Now they do. A year ago, we didn't have the strongest clean energy labor protections in the nation. Now we do. The numbers bear this out too. In 2009, our capacity for renewable energy was 17 megawatts, just 17. Today, our renewable energy capacity is over 6,000 megawatts, and by 2026, it'll be 8,000. Our nation went from 2 electric vehicle battery plants in 2019 to 30 opened or planned today, including 6 in Michigan alone. And as a result, we are the #1 state economy for clean energy jobs. We have an extraordinary opportunity and an awesome responsibility to build batteries and chips and clean energy that the whole country needs. If we play our cards right, we can lead. The world knows this too. In January, Fortescue, an Australian green energy metals and technology company, chose Michigan for its U.S. Advanced Manufacturing Center. Ecogy, a German manufacturer of electric vehicle charging stations, just established their U.S. headquarters yesterday in Corktown. In February, Corning, In February, Corning announced a new facility in Saginaw County to build solar components, bringing clean energy supply chain home and creating 1,100 jobs. And the very same day, Lucid Motors, an electric vehicle manufacturer, announced an R&D hub in Southfield that will be housing 200 engineers. The Biden administration has cut 2 huge loans to Michigan-based companies in February too. One to American Battery Solutions to expand their electric vehicle battery pack assembly facility in Lake Orion, creating and supporting 460 jobs, and another to SK Siltron, CSS, to grow their Bay City facility where they make semiconductor wafers used in solar panels and so much more. So by creating more clean energy and advanced manufacturing jobs here in Michigan, we can reduce our reliance on foreign oil and unleash the extraordinary potential of our people. Climate action is not just the right thing to do, it's just good economics too. When we invest in clean energy, we win projects, we create in-demand, good-paying jobs, and we lower costs for households. I'm so grateful to have partners in the Biden-Harris administration who understand the economic power of climate action. Thanks to President Biden's Inflation Reduction Act, more and more companies are betting on Michigan and getting support to build new plants and expand existing facilities in small towns and big cities alike. In 2023, Clean Energy America report noted that the Michigan clean energy businesses employ nearly 124,000 people, top 5 nationwide. And those are good paying jobs where you can take care of your family and live that Michigan dream. Last month, we announced a $156 million investment from the administration to lower the cost of community and rooftop solar for thousands of low-income households, lowering their costs. And with the President's support, Michigan is ready to launch our own My Solar for All program too, saving even more families money on their utilities. To harness these federal resources more effectively, I want to share a little good news with all of you. Today, we are launching a new program to help businesses, communities, and schools get the money they need from the Department of Energy to power themselves with clean energy. By designating EGLE and the MEDC as Michigan's state energy financing institutions, or CEFIs. Okay, thank you. Kara's in here going, yes, good job, Gretchen. Okay, we can ensure federal resources flow into large-scale clean energy and economic development projects right here in Michigan. These funds could help make factories cleaner, build electric vehicle chargers, energy storage facilities, wind turbines, and solar arrays. I'm also so excited that we're going to get this done, and I can't wait for all of you to start using this new program and helping driving others. Oh, I keep touching the computer. I'm sorry about that. As you can see, there's so much happening in this space all across our state, and you all are on the front lines of this work every day. You're the reason that we are going to be successful. You're the reason we've come this far, and I thank you for your leadership and your partnership. When you're in the thick of it, it is easy to feel hopeful because you get to see the progress that is happening every day. But we got to acknowledge that not everyone sees it. Not everyone feels it the way that we do. I read the other day that 40% of young people are hesitant about having kids because of the climate crisis. I hear it in my own household from my kids. They're worried about that. I hear from people all across the state, one of them like Tori from Calumet, a town of just over 600 people in the Upper Peninsula. She's worried that future generations are going to grow up in a tougher world, broken by climate crisis. She doesn't want to bring kids into it. Many of our own children are telling us the same thing. They're scared. My message to Tori, to my own kids, and to every person out there is simple. Get involved. We can fix this. We need you. We can do this. If we take action and we work together, our kids and grandkids can have a brighter future than we imagine today. So I am a climate optimist and believer, but we know that a brighter future doesn't just happen because we are on a trajectory. It requires we do the work every single day. We have a responsibility to show the world that not only can it be done, but it can be done in a way that lifts people up, creates opportunity, and ensures good paying jobs for people and lower bills. Our ancestors faced existential crisis too. They helped us win wars, create the middle class, and mobilize the world. Being here today should remind all of us that we are capable of doing big things, especially when we work together. So let's make more clean American energy using American workers. Let's keep winning projects from around the world. Let's not shy away from existential challenges, but take them head on. Let's face climate change and with our climate action plan. And let's fight hard to make progress so that other states see our success and emulate us. That's how we can lead as well. So I want to thank every one of you for being here and for the work that you do. Because of you, I've gone from an optimist to a believer. I hope that I've convinced some of you who maybe were feeling ready to make that transition to do it as well. Before I go, I'm sure that you have noticed that you've got some cards on your table, and I ask that you fill them out. Pledge to follow up with someone that you know, that you met here, or start an initiative that you've always been thinking of. Because no matter what, I hope you commit to staying in this fight and taking climate action. I thank you, and I'm excited about what we're going to continue to do together. Thank you so much. Thank you.